Hello, Captains. It's the Doctor, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online Free-to-Play Edition. Well, it has happened. Finally. Check this out, guys. I now have a special requisition pack Krenim Science Vessel Tier 6. And that's right, we've got our first Tier 6 starship on this character. For free, I might add. No money spent. Again, keeping with the whole free-to-play theme, I have not spent one dime on this account. However, it did take time to complete it. I had to do the anniversary Omega event from Q every day in order to get enough of the vouchers in order to get the ship. So it took a bit of time, but that time spent equals a free ship. So we finally have our Tier 6 ship. We are no longer constrained by the patrol escort as our last ship. Unfortunately, it's a science ship, and I'm a tactical character, and I want to fly escorts on this character. So it's not exactly up our alley as far as ships go for this character. It is bound to character, as you'll notice, so there's no way to sell it on the exchange for energy credits or anything like that. No way to trade it for another ship from somebody. It is bound to me and this character only, and so I can either use it or not use it, are really my two choices there with this ship. So, given the fact that those are my only two choices, I guess in the future we might as well try it out. We might as well fly it and see how it works and see if it's something that can be a viable in-game ship on this character. But I'm not going to do that yet. I want to get through all of the storyline missions and wait until we are completely done past level 60. All the way to level 60 and all the missions done with this patrol escort before I try that ship out. Simply because, in a normal situation, you wouldn't have that ship. You would just be stuck with, as a free-to-play character, the last ship, Tier 5 ship that you get for free. So I want to continue that theme and kind of show how it is possible to be successful with that final in-game Tier 5 ship as a free-to-play player through all of the storyline missions. And even the STFs. Because, again, something like the anniversary event is only once a year, so you're not necessarily going to have that opportunity very often as a free-to-play character or free-to-play player. So anyway, we will tackle that ship later. It's going to sit there in the inventory. I'll probably actually put it in the bank, and it will sit there for a long time until we are ready to use it. Until then, we're just going to keep buffing our patrol escort and make it the best Tier 5 patrol escort in-game starship that we can make it. Alright, so in today's mission, we are continuing the Breen invasion. We did a cold call in the last one, which introduced us to the series. Now we're going to do Out in the Cold. While searching for a lost ship, you uncover a plot to enslave the Deferi people. We have lost contact with 2 transports en route to the outer colonies. There were more than 400 Deferi on those vessels, and with the rising threat from the Breen, I fear the worst. Their last known location was near VZA 4001, and I suggest you start your search there. The Breen have no compunction against attacking civilian ships. We need peace with the Breen, as we do with all beings. But they answer our offers of friendship with death and destruction. Find our ships. If there are any survivors, please bring them home safely. Okay. Go to VZA 4001. This one will give us a Breen transphasic cluster torpedo. So VZA is up here. In the between times when I've been doing the Omega molecule things, I have been using the admiralty system. So you will note I am up to level 3 on the Federation side of the admiralty system. So let me collect the rewards I have here, and I am continuing to use it. I don't have a lot of ships, so that's a problem. But otherwise, I am doing what I can here. Ooh, I got a Crenum Imperium warship as a reward. Nice. And I got an Intel Eclipse cruiser. I think we'll save what we'll do. Actually, this is a very rare mission. Yeah. Actually, let's do this, though. I want to make sure we get this first tour of duty mission. So let's use the big guns on this one. Oh, yeah. Look at that 100% completion. I love that. Okay. Sold. Easy one there. Now, this one's very rare. We'll use what I have left. That's 28. That is terrible. 46. Only a 60% success chance? Dang, that's low. And there we go. That was 34. That's going to fail. And that's really all the ships I have. The rest is shuttles. Ew. Yep, I just don't have a lot of ships. So that's what happens. Okay, where's VZA at? Hello, VZA, where are you? You're a very dark system. Okay. Let's kick some Breen butt. Do Breens have butts? I imagine they do. What does a Breen look like? I've always wondered. Is it furry inside? Is it a lizard? You've got to wonder. Come on, load. Loading, load screen. You can do it. I hate it when it does this. Like climbs one by one. And then it jumps. This map is trippy and dizzying. Sir, we are receiving an emergency distress signal from the ferry freighter Sabak. I'm patching through now. To all ships in range, this is the ferry freighter Sabak. We are under attack and require immediate assistance. We have no weaponry on board. Oh, crap. Must be one of the Breen raiding parties. Alright, well, let's get there fast. I suppose we'll go toward the green circle. That sounds like a good thing to do. Ah, here's the enemy. Ah, yes, frigates. Simple enough. I'm going to save tactical fleet for the big ones. And I will do a spread on these people. Spread them into oblivion.
Under attack. Target shield has failed.
That's how that's done, folks. By the way, that's how you do that. Respond to hail. Thank you for saving us. Our sister ship, the Pak-Tu Tau, was waylaid by Breen raiders at our rescheduled rendezvous point. We made a micro warp jump as soon as the Breen arrived and used the magnetic field of the comet to hide our energy signature. But the Breen have better sensors than we do. They found us. If you hadn't come along when you did, we would have been obliterated. I'm worried about the Breen being at our next stop, so I'm going to try to get there ahead of schedule and be gone before they arrive. If you could, please find the Pak-Tau. There were dozens of people aboard the ship. This is the ferry ship Pak-Tau. We escaped from a Breen slaver. Okay, yes, okay, well, let's come help them. It almost looks like we're not moving, yet we are. There they are. Sir, there are Breen ships inbound. Okay, we've got a Chelgret.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
We no longer have a Chelgret. He went bye-bye. He decided to take a ride on the wild side. Into space. Oh crap.
Ship is under attack.
Oh, now we got a big one.
Target shield has failed.
Now we no longer have a big one. See, this patrol escort's not bad. It's not a tier 6 ship, but it's not bad. Thank you for the assistance. We should be fine from here. I want to catch up with our sister ship, the Sabak. They went away. We heard some slavers who attacked us talking about the Zarya system. If you want to take care of the Breen Menace for good. Alright, looks like we're going to the Zarya system. Okay, I guess we gotta go there ourselves. Zarya. Here we are. And another slow load time. Excellent. Come on. Any day now would be great. There we go. Ah, the Zarya system. Sir, that destroyed planet has a dilithium-rich core. It looks like the Breen have set up a mine inside the remains of the planetoid. And true to form, they're using all the captured nefarious slave labor. We'll have to defeat the Breen picket squadrons before we can beam down. There are 4 areas here. Too bad I can't cloak. Well, let's just take out the closest here. 16, 15, that ship we're gonna hit first. Nope, that one. That one's going away. We'll take this one out.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
That one is taken out. Let's go toward the backside here and take out these frigates, and we'll come back around and hit those over there.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
Okay. Took care of that. Got enemy there. Where'd the other enemy go? Oh, down there. Take care of this one first. Lovely. And this one. that takes care of all the breen. Let's beam down. Sir, sensors are showing that the breen are using 3 separate transport disruptors. We will need to knock out the disruptors before we can transport any of the prisoners back to the Arrow. The transport disruptors appear to be specifically key to Deferi physiology. That would allow the breen to beam in and out at will, but the prisoners would be trapped. It also explains why our transporter signal wasn't disrupted. We will need to neutralize any breen guard groups inside. Basically kill everything and everyone. Except the prisoners. Let's not kill the prisoners. And disable the transport inhibitors. Cool. Took him out with 1 grenade. Didn't even need my bridge officers for that. Okay, cool. Basically, we need to bring down the inhibitors in order to let them go. We gotta go all the way through. Ouch.
Personal shield losing power.
He is aggressive. That is why I like having a healer.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Okay, that's 1 down. Might as well get this while I'm here. Blowing through them so easy. Breen aren't that difficult. It's just their cryo technology that's crazy. Like that cryo grenade does so much damage.
Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Take this one. One more group on the way out. Then we can beam the prisoners out. Then we have the final boss team. Okay, let's see. That's all the disruptors and guards. I'm picking up a new contact aboard the station. We may have aroused the curiosity of the Breen commander. Ruh-roh. Oh good, the prisoner's beamed out, so we're good. Okay. You are the one. I was expecting someone more impressive, okay? I'd like to say I'm looking forward to meeting you. You've been ultimately, yes, well, okay. We can do this.
Personal shield losing power.
Thought Gran. Your laser beam won't work on me. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. Nice. That actually went pretty smoothly, I'm surprised. Depart system, we did it. That's it. Now that we've taken care of the officer in charge, this entire mining operation should fall apart. But who sent that message, thought Trell. Could he be behind all the problems that the ferry are having? We'll need to look into this in more detail, sir. Okay, good. A nice little easy mission there, not too difficult. And for this one, we get a transphasic. Why can't I hail Starfleet? There it is. Took a second. The survivors are on their way home, and we will be sending an expedition out to assess the viability of operating the mines ourselves. I think it would be wise to consider a joint operation with your government. The resources in the Zarya system are rare, and the best way to maintain the balance would be to share them with you. Well, thank you. Alright, and of course we will just take this Breen transphasic cluster torpedo.
Congratulations, Admiral.
I am now level 53. Did I gain anything at 53? The answer is no. Nothing new. I gained fleet support rank 3 at 52. Our next big thing is going to be 54 when we get Strike Team 3, and then 55 will become an Admiral, Starfleet Admiral, and we get a Bridge Officer awarded. It's very cool. Okay. Let's take a look real quick at this Breen cluster torpedo. It is transphasic. It is a destructible projectile that deploys mines. It does kinetic damage with 20% bonus shield penetration. So this is kind of like a mine torpedo. Not really up my alley, and not really within my fighting style of this ship either. You guys know the way I fight, and you see it. So deploying mines or using projectile mines or something, not really my style here. So I will pack this torpedo away, and it will never get used. But at least I got it if I ever need a transphasic torpedo for something. But again, it's mines, so nah. I will await the next reward. Well, that was a nice little mission, everybody. The next one is called. I'm thinking of cold. The next one is called Cold Comfort. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next.